Good evening. Major changes are in store for Lloydminster politics as Mayor Jeff Mulligan announced last night that he's stepping down. Now, taking many by surprise, today was the first chance those tied to the mayor and council got to talk about what will happen next. Bart Petiasic reports.
I will please be advised of my intention to resign my position as the mayor of the city of Lloydminster, effective at the close of business on July 31st, 2013. All of us think that we have a best before shelf life and a useful life where we can make a major difference. I think now I can make a bigger difference in another capacity.
Mayor Mulligan was tight-lipped after his announcement at council this week. He didn't want to go into details for why he was stepping down, instead just saying it was his time. Announced as the new interim mayor starting August 1st, Deputy Mayor Saunders says he had no idea the announcement was going to happen.
Yes, just like everyone else, it's a bit of a surprise. It was an exciting day yesterday. There's always new things happening in Lloydminster.
And others we talked to in the border city were just as surprised.
I don't know why he quit or what his reasoning was for quitting. I think he was doing a really good job.
I think it sucks. I think he's been doing a great job, and hopefully the city gets somebody equally as qualified.
It came as a great surprise to me. I was not anticipating that because the mayor had all sorts of projects on the go, had a lot of initiatives which were very forward-looking, long-range projects.
The Chamber of Commerce knows about many of those projects well. President Michael Holden says they've worked closely with the mayor over the years.
He was a real visionary. He pushed things along. I mean, very direct, very to the point, very much knew what he wanted, knew what the outcome needed to be.
Holden says the mayor's pro-business approach was a benefit to their organization, but says they're optimistic when it comes to future candidates.
There's always opportunity in everything, and we look at it from a positive perspective. So yeah, hopefully we'll make the most of it, and we're excited to see who's going to run.
On October 8th, the Chamber will host the Candidates Forum, and there may be at least one familiar face there. Saunders says it's too early to confirm, but a run for mayor may be in his future.
I wouldn't rule it out. I've got to consult with my family, and you'll likely see my name there.
Nomination day is set for September 11th, and the border city heads to the polls on October 16th. Bart Petiasic, Newcap News.
The Lloydminster Fire Department were kept busy early this morning. Firefighters responded to two unrelated fires just minutes apart. Now, just after midnight, firefighters were called to a blaze at a boarded-up house on 49th Avenue at 52nd Street. Fire Chief Todd Gustafson tells Newcap News the fire is considered suspicious and the cause is under investigation. Now, most of the damage is inside the house. It's pegged around the $60 mark. Now, no one was home at the time. Meantime, about 15 minutes earlier, firefighters responded to the Glenwood Village apartment building. Chief Gustafson says the blaze was caused by an unattended barbecue on the third floor balcony. One person was asleep at the time but was not hurt. The fire caused minimal damage. And a story we first told you about yesterday. One local business owner is tired of having limited access to his parking lot. Now, Mayor Jeff Mulligan says he understands some businesses along Highway 16 are frustrated with road construction. Now, the owner of Cheers says his restaurant doesn't have nearly the amount of customers as it normally would. Mayor Mulligan says he knows road construction can have a negative impact on businesses, but says it will pay off.
Having guys drive around alleys and up and down alleys and affect your access, it is a big deal. But the benefit of living and having your business on Highway 16, which is one of the busiest roads in the province, there's a big benefit to it when everything's good.
As for whether businesses will be compensated, Mayor Mulligan says municipalities don't typically do so.
I'd be hard-pressed to find a situation where the city said, they were liable for some compensation.